Welcome to Immediate Review. So,
our top 10 best of. It's late.
Yeah, it's very late. Top 10 best of 2019. We took a little while to get this out. Wanted to make sure that our lists were compiled. We are joined today, of course, us, your hosts, Mampton, our Sith Lord expert, and
Person A, off-screen voice.
Off-screen voice.
Say hi to the folks.
That's me.
That's
Person
her.
A.
Person A.
That's me.
We already had
me,
our 50
Person
subscriber
A.
gender reveal.
All right,
Person A is a woman.
We got a lot of people or fucking movies to get through. So, I rolled a D20 again. So I'm gonna go first.
He's a piece of shit.
Fucking rigged.
God damn it! If you did that in actual
Shenanigans. First of all, my honorable mention is the posters are gonna cover me. Cool, I'm alright with it. My honorable mention is It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Man, I really love this movie. It touched me, but I don't know. It just it didn't make it in the top 10, but I wish it did. But my actual pick for number 10, and I'm sorry that it's so low because everybody fucking loves this movie, but Parasite is my number 10. Yeah, I mean, everybody's been talking about it. It's like definitely one of the top 3 most talked about movies of the year. I really don't know what else to say about it. It's a fantastic movie that you've probably heard of. Go watch our review. You'll get all my thoughts on it. But yeah, my number 10, Parasite.
Yeah. Parasite was on my list, but it eventually got knocked off. So
okay.
All right, Person A.
Okay.
With the Nat 9.
So, I had 2 honorable mentions. And actually, I could have had 3 because my list was really long. So, my first honorable mention was The Good Liar, which we did a review of, which you can go see. All my thoughts are on there. I won't spend too much time talking about that one. Good film, but not enough room on my list. And then my second honorable mention is this little film on Hulu called Little Monsters with Lupita Nyong'o. And it's like a zombie movie where she plays a kindergarten teacher tasked basically with protecting this kindergarten class in Australia from a zombie outbreak because they go to like this petting zoo that's next to a military base and like where they're secretly like testing this stuff and like a zombie virus gets out and it's both hilarious and also kind of like heartwarming.
She's trying to protect the kids and stuff.
Yeah. She's the way that she's trying to protect it. And there's
what's
also
your
this
number
fuck
10?
up.
What's
There's
your
also
number 10?
Yeah, we got
sorry.
we got to get to
It's a good movie. I wanted to.
It's a great movie. Go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it. It's on Hulu.
We got to get through these. So.
Okay, my number 10 I've also already talked about. So previously on our top 10 most surprising, or top 3 most surprising films of the last year, and that is Rocket Man. So I don't really have to say much about that because I've already talked about it. Go watch that list.
Rocket Man's incredible. All right.
Yes, amazing movie.
Mampton.
Okay. I was going to say my only honorable mention would be for all the Stephen King adaptations that we're getting over this year and the next coming year. We've got 3 movies and a couple TV shows, and even though the movies have been letdowns here and there, I think that just getting more of the stories out there is really the point. And number 10. My number 10 was the best adaptation for Stephen King I felt this year was Dr. Sleep.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting. Cool.
Okay.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Comparatively with the adaptations that they did for Pet Sematary, which was kind of not didn't live up to the expectation for me, and the It Chapter 2. Although, they put more money into the production, it wasn't as good as
You're
the first
right, it's
film.
the best Stephen King film this year. A director's cut is coming. I'm down to check it out. All right, let's move on.
Okay. My honorable mentions are Crawl. Best creature feature this year. Might even be the only creature feature this year. But anyways, awesome movie. Tarantino said it was the best movie this year. So
It's now his second or third, I think. Irishman beat it.
Oh yeah, that's a given. Anyways, Crawl, excellent. The next honorable mention, the Apollo 11 documentary.
Yep.
Kicked ass. It was so good.
It was in my list for so long, and eventually it got knocked out.
If you got a good sound system, watch this. I feel like that's what really shines. The 70mm footage obviously looks amazing, but really the sound design. If you got a good pumping sound system, check this one out. It's worth it.
Doc about Apollo 11.
But my number 10 is motherfucking Shazam. I thought Shazam was excellent. We talk a bit about it in I believe our surprising and disappointing video. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk about it. Really fucking loved this movie. It was genuinely excellent, hilarious. Go check it out. One of the better DC movies of the last couple of years.
Shazam.
All right.
Captain Sparklefingers.
Number
please.
9.
So, alright. So, this is one of those things, everybody remember, the difference between subjective and objective, because my number 9 pick is definitely not better than my number 10 pick. But it's just like, I loved it. I saw it twice. It made me go out and buy the rest of the movies in the franchise. And that's fucking Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Yeah, this movie was just cheesy, fun Godzilla. And I forgot how fun Godzilla movies were until I saw this movie. And yeah, it is just stupid fun. And I think they make good use of the CGI. It's like we've had like 30 films where it's guys in suits, and the first Godzilla is just meh. But yeah, Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Gojira.
Person A.
My number 9 was Booksmart. As all the little advertisements by Coca-Cola will remind you. It's directed by Olivia Wilde.
You didn't know that?
And it took me a while to actually get around to seeing it. It was only in theaters here briefly, so I had to stream it. And it's really funny. And I had a lot of complaints this year about movies that tried to be feminist and failed. This movie did not. This movie tried and hit the nail on the head, and is actually a great film about friendship between women doesn't feel forced or uncomfortable, trying to hit you over the head with anything, and the characters are actually feminists and not just talking pieces for a point that the director doesn't really get. This film feels like the characters feel natural, they're funny. What's her name? God, Billie Lourd is in this movie, and she's fucking hilarious as just this out of her mind party girl. It's great. Just go see it. You can stream it, I think, on Amazon.
Amazon, yep.
Yeah.
That's where we watched it. It's amazing. You saw it too, right?
I've seen it, yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like a female Superbad almost.
Yeah.
It is.
It is. It totally is.
All right.
Number 9 was also Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Really, dude?
Had me screaming, "Come back, Mothra! Please come back, Mothra!"
Dude, Mothra!
It was really good comparatively with some of the other ones that have come out, with the Matthew Broderick ones and the old school ones. It was a good blend of things, and you got up and coming actors coming in. And you're bringing in a monster.
Milli Vanilli, Bobby Brown.
That's right. She's gonna be beating it down. And you're bringing in the monster extended universe with King Kong leading up with that, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
Hell yeah! All right.
My number 9. It's not about monsters or women. It's about the hetero love between two men. Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Snooch to the motherfucking nooch. I just got to show this off. From the fucking movie, Person A just got this for me. the Snoochie Boochies and Equality shirt
Amazing.
from the movie.
So yeah, this movie was excellent. One of the best reboots, probably like ever. It did everything it needed to do incredibly well. Go and check it out. It didn't have a wide theater release, which was a shame because this movie was really, really good. Super funny. And yeah, just all around great movie. One of the best.
It's true.
2019. All right. Woo. Staccato. Number 8.
My number 8 is Rocket Man. Oof.
Ooh.
I loved this movie. I was blown away by the choreography and the cinematography and the redone songs and like the fact that it wasn't just Elton singing them. It was set up like a stage musical. Fucking just brilliant movie. So good. That honky cat sequence is phenomenal. Yeah, Rocket Man.
All right, first name.
All right, so my number 8 is a little film. I keep saying that. Is Under the Silver Lake.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm sad this one didn't make my list.
Yes. It's directed by the same person who did It Follows, which I didn't know until after I saw the film, but actually makes a lot of sense. It's this weird, bizarre, super awesome. I don't want to say too much. For fear of
Paranoia
spoiling it.
acid trip.
Yeah, it's just and normally I hate Andrew Garfield, and this movie made me enjoy Andrew Garfield, even though he's a big fucking creep in this movie. Like,
I did not see it.
It's just it's
Watched it
worth
the other
it to
night.
watch this movie just for the visuals and the directing.
If I saw it in theaters, it might have made my list, but yeah, I don't know. All right, Manson.
My number 8 is kind of like a TV miniseries that
We let him cheat.
Well, I hadn't gone to the movies as much as these guys this year. I streamed a lot of the shows that I watched. So my pick for number 8 was Castle Rock. Technically, it started last year, but each year they have a different story for a section of characters from different Stephen King stories. And they get thrown into different situations that are completely different from what happens in the books. And you get to see how different characters might react and different actors playing them that you've seen other people play in the past. This year we have... they're doing an offshoot of Misery, and she's coming through Castle Rock and doing her nutty stuff. So it's really good, and I think it's worth a watch.
Killer.
All right. My number 8 is Midsummer.
Midsummer, amazing.
This movie was so goddamn good. Ari Aster, you make my nipples hard. He's so good. Like Hereditary.
Family Dread.
Yeah, exactly. And I just thought that everything about this movie was just really, really well done. Horror was done really well, and it doesn't answer everything, and we honestly have conversations about it to this day about how, like, what happens at the end, what characters are thinking, what's going on, because it's just like, yeah, it's so good. References to a bunch of different amazing horror movies. Go check this one out. It's a must-own for sure. All right, number 7.
Number 7 is motherfucking Star Wars. I loved it. I did. I don't know, man. I had a blast. It's got so many flaws. Like, is Star Wars better than Parasite? Hell no. But it's just, I had so much fucking fun. Go watch our reviews. Fucking, I had a smile on my face the whole time. My face hurt the next morning.
Really?
Because I was smiling the whole time. I had a blast. Like, I mean, not the whole time, but you know what I mean.
Most of the time.
But, just Star Wars. I'm a sucker for it.
All right.
All right, so my number 7, and it was difficult for me with Under the Silver Lake and this one to like which should be number 7 and which should be number 8. But I chose The Lighthouse. Also a strange, very well shot film.
Art house horror is making a comeback, and I love it.
It's just weird and wonderful, and I really enjoyed it and had multiple arguments about what does it mean? What does it mean?
It means you like having sex with mermaids.
Oh, wait.
No, the mermaid thing is a metaphor.
It's on Blu-ray in a couple days. Woo! It's probably already out on Blu-ray by the time we post this.
And yeah, also it's yet another film where it has an actor that I've hated in the past, Robert Pattinson, and it made me really appreciate that actor.
But why'd he spill his beans?
Spill his beans. Alright, ma'am, tune.
My number 7 was from an interesting film. It was called Ready or Not.
Ready or Not was dope.
Yeah, almost made my list.
It was really good. About a wealthy, high-class family that got money, got rich in the board game industry because of an illicit deal with the devil. And every time somebody marries into this family, then they have to roll the dice and see maybe they have to kill them if they have to play certain games, and if they get hide and seek, then they're gonna straight up murder that person.
Yeah, and it's just a total allegory for fucking turning your back on family values, traditional bullshit.
Some crazy shit.
And how marriage and in-laws suck ass.
See, he's good. I like. Number 7.
Number 7. Rocket Man. Rocket Man was awesome.
Rocket Man was incredible.
I loved it. Music was great. Choreography was great. The fact that it doesn't shy away from the horrors of Elton John's life and all the negatives. I think he tries to kill himself like 3 times in the movie, like on camera. Bravo. More of this shit. No more paint by numbers. We want fucking good, imaginative, fucking creative shit.
It is creative.
And this had everything that it needed. Editing was fantastic. Go check it out. Rocket Man, number 7.
All right, my number 6 is Queen and Slim.
Queen Slim.
Fuck, go watch our review. It is really, really good. It's not getting a lot of buzz. It's not getting award buzz. It's I haven't seen a lot about it. It's kind of flying under. It flew under the radar.
Not a lot of people saw it. Not really, but man, it's so good.
It came out at a bad time, I guess. You know, Knives Out, and it's also a heavy topic, and like some people flat out don't want to see that. Other people are like, oh, I don't want to be preached to, or
director's first debut as well.
And so and
lots of reasons why people aren't seeing that one, but man, it is so good.
Worth it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Check out our review and definitely check out the movie.
Person I.
All right, so my number 6 was Midsummer.
Boom.
So like all these last ones have been
horror. It's gonna get to a point where there's some overlap.
But yeah, what can I say? Ari Aster's sophomore film. Awesome.
He got an A.
A+.
Yes. Additionally, if you have a chance to see the director's cut, it's worth it for the extra character development.
If you subscribe to Apple TV or live in Europe, you can watch the director's cut.
Woo! Go you! If not, I hope you saw it in theaters, because we got the opportunity to see it in theaters, and it was worth it.
It's nice.
Very nice. Very well directed, acted, everything. Well, the main actress now is blowing up, and she deserves it.
Yep. All right.
My number 6 is Us. Jordan Peele's Us. It's just he's been coming out with a lot of really good, heavy-hitting horror movies that speak to our culture, and this one was pretty out of the box, and it really makes you think about you, makes you think what if, and there's so many different aspects of the movie that are awesome. I really like the dark cinematics that they use, and it's crazy.
The editing is super good.
So that's my number 6. It's Us.
Hell yeah. It's surprising, but cool.
My number 6. And I think it might make my, like, number 1 best anime adaptation to a movie.
Alita.
Battle Angel.
Oh, Alita got knocked off my list eventually.
Oh, you piece of shit.
I know. The Alita army is going to hate me.
You hate women. But yeah, man. Alita Battle Angel, man. She's got, you know, a face like an angel and a body made for battle. Like, what can I say? I love this movie.
It was fantastic.
I really enjoyed myself. I thought that it did the original justice. And yeah, I want a sequel. Alita, motherfucking Battle Angel.
What's your angle? Battle angle.
Yeah, Alita was awesome.
Number
Number 5 is The Lighthouse. Yeah, what Person A said. It's incredible. The cinematography is just...
Spilled your beans.
What?
Fucking spilled your beans.
Did I say?
No. No. Just,
Don't mess with me, man. But yeah, The Lighthouse, the cinematography is... It better get fucking nominated, but it won't because it's A24, but it deserves it. Yeah, Lighthouse.
Person A.
All right, my number 5 was Hustlers.
Hustlers, we watched it last night.
Oh, yes. Basically, the best non-Scorsese movie made this year, and there were multiple.
No, ever. I think it's the best, like, kind of Scorsese-esque movie ever.
Oh,
honestly.
yeah, I guess, if you consider, because, like, American Hustle tried really hard and failed to do this as well. And, no, Hustlers nailed it without feeling, like, derivative. Like, it just felt like a good gangster movie about, like, strippers, and it was awesome. Like, the acting was great. The cinematography, oh my god. The cinematography and, like, the cutting and direction and everything were so badass. And yeah, just the story, like, the way it tells the story, it doesn't pull any punches, it doesn't make any excuses, it's just, yeah, it's a good movie.
It was.
All right.
Oi!
Number 5. Midsommar.
Hell yeah!
Like Person A said, it's got a lot going for it. Lots of visuals, which I appreciated, especially if you've ever, expanded your mind. It kind of, it's more, it gives a more realistic take on.
We don't enjoy drugs
things.
at Immediate Review.
No one does. But in case you do, it's pretty realistic.
If you do.
Midsommar. It's good.
Okay, my number 5 is The Lion King.
What?
No. That was a good lie, though, wasn't it? It's a good liar. I trick everyone. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was great. Ian McKellen killed it. Acting was great. It was just awesome. Go see it. Not a lot of people are going and seeing this one. Not a lot of buzz about it, but
Nope.
Yeah, The Good Liar.
Buzzing.
Super good.
It deserves buzz.
Too much to
Fantastic. It's a really good mystery film. It's one of the best.
Dakota.
So my number 4 is, I'll save you the graphic trouble, Midsummer.
We've counted down to Midsummer.
Midsummer. It's amazing. The director's cut was fantastic. We saw it in theaters twice. And yeah, I'm not subscribing to Apple TV. Hopefully one day they release it on Blu-ray. But yeah, Midsummer.
Exquisite.
Squeeze.
For some.
My number 4 is Jojo Rabbit. And we did a whole review on it.
Go check out our review.
Yes. All about it. It made me laugh. It made me cry. All the feels. It's also a gorgeous film as well.
Be anything you want to be.
The cinematography is
And the
good.
quote at the end is just like punches you in the gut too. So there's that.
Person A became the rabbit.
All right. My number 4 is DC's Shazam.
Shazam! So good.
I think that it deserves, this spot on my list for a few reasons. One being that it's a more lighter-hearted DC film adaptation that we have seen in a while. And that's one of the main complaints that we've been getting from especially Marvel fans. Oh, DC is too dark. DC's, this is very good. Feel good coming into your own skin type of movie.
But at the same time, it has more edge than most Marvel movies.
That too.
Like with a lot of its content, like they say shit probably 10 times.
Right, they deal with child abandonment issues and things like that, but the movie still has a good, strong sense of family, and really, there's a lighthearted aspect to it as well underneath the layers of things, and I think that it's a change from what we've seen in most DC movies where they try to be serious. This one obviously goes the other way because the main character is a 13-year-old boy, and you can't really change that aspect of it. And originally, it's funny that this and Captain Marvel came out the same year because they've been fighting a legal battle over the name rights.
Wait, Captain Marvel came out this year?
Yeah.
My God, what the fuck?
They've been fighting over an 80-year-long rights battle over
Time
the
passes
name Captain Marvel.
so strange in the movie industry now. That movie feels like... Okay, sorry.
Right. And that's why this movie has to be called Shazam instead of Captain Marvel. And in the movie, they make the joke Captain Sparkle Fingers because, again, legally, they're not required to say Captain Marvel.
That's so funny. All right.
My number 4, Queen and Slim. Go check out this movie. It's amazing. It'll make you cry. Makes me cry. All right.
Surprised we're not crying right now.
Yeah, that was
Number
so sad.
3.
Number 3. Okay, again, this list is subjective because, this movie is not better than most of the movies we've talked about. But, man, did I have fun when we saw the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. My God, that was so much fun. It was like our old friend Eli came with us, go watch the review. And him and I just grew up watching Kevin Smith movies, and so it kind of felt, I don't know, it just felt like a nice homecoming for us. And, we haven't seen each other or hung out in like over a year, and we just had a blast. We were both so satisfied, and we a big group of us, and I don't know, I loved the movie. I can't wait to watch it again. And it's not better than fucking Parasite or The Lighthouse or Midsummer. Come on, no. But it's Kevin Smith. I had fun. Therefore, it's high on my list.
Person A.
All right. So my number 3 is Queen and Slim.
Yeah.
And like everyone said so far, we did a review. Go see it. And it will make you cry. And also feel many other feelings, like righteous anger.
Like righteous anger, yeah.
And arousal.
Couple times.
All right. My number 3 would be Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
You fucking Disney shill. Get the fuck... I'm just kidding.
You little Mary Sue. Who taught you that?
It's not that this movie is better than some of the more qualified movies that have come out this year.
Star Wars...
But the anticipation for this movie and the longing to get answers and things fixed from Episode 8, it was just really it was something that we needed, I think, as a fan base. And fuck all the people who don't like Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, we are some of the few. But I understand people's problems with it. But it was fun. It was pure Star Wars. Yeah, had a blast. Go watch our reviews.
Yes, everything's amazing about it except for Raylo.
Raylo's the shit. Fuck that.
My number 3. It's time for me to spill the beans. Finally, I get my chance to spill the beans. The Lighthouse, fucking just like so good. It was so good. Yeah, go watch it. You'll get to see William Dafoe's semen. It's Spoiler alert.
It's
Lots of
mysterious.
masturbation in that movie.
It's mysterious scene. Anyhow, yeah. Number 3.
So
Number 2.
I think we might have the same number 2. Do we? Oh, we do. Okay, so we'll talk about that then. So both of us, our number 2 pick is The Irishman. No, seriously, this movie was phenomenal. A lot of people think it was overhyped. And, like, you know, whatever, I get it. It's a long, slow movie with, like, old man CGI faces. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but, like, it is top-notch Scorsese.
I was compelled through the whole thing.
I'm so sad this didn't get a theater release.
Go watch our review, but yeah, man, practical explosions, just like amazing acting. Joe Pesci comes back 20 years retirement to just fucking slay it. Definitely deserves fucking best supporting actor, for sure, like 100%. I can't think of a better supporting actor performance this year, to tell you the truth. Like, honestly.
Hell yeah. So we're gonna keep person A's number 2 a secret for now because it's all of our number 1s. So we're just gonna talk about it at the same time. So,
Boom.
Mampton, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is somebody else's number 8 or 9, I think, and it's I chose Under the Silver Lake. I watched this the other night, and it really brought back some memories of watching some of the original seasons of True Detective, but mixed in with like an unreliable narrator that you don't know whether or not he's crazy, whether or not he might be the killer, what type of conspiracy is going on, if there's a conspiracy going on.
Phenomenal.
It's fucking head. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it went to theaters, but it was fantastic.
I think it had a limited release.
Honestly, but if it's this high on all your guys' list, I'm gonna have to check it out.
I think we streamed it on Amazon.
Yeah, I've got. We can watch it.
Yeah, I've got Amazon Prime. So.
Oh, cool.
So person A's number 1.
Yeah, you want to just do your number 1? Person A apparently thinks I'll be mad about their number 1. So let's hear it. Let's see if I'm mad.
Okay, so my number 1 is Parasite.
Oh, God damn it!
Why would I be mad about that?
Because you hated the ending so much that you were like, it almost didn't end up on my list because I hate the end.
That doesn't mean I'd be mad that you put it at your number 1. Everybody can
just because the ending's a little.
People can like.
Shut up! It's not Shyamalan.
If you were like, it's I don't know, fucking.
It's Cats. Cats is my number one best film.
Cats. That might have made me mad if it's like, really, come on.
I almost got
Serenity,
a mad
best
response
film of the
when
year.
I said The Lion King was my number 5. Like, what?
But no, yeah, I'm not mad about that. Parasite. So go on.
So yeah, I mean, we say a lot in our review. Go check it out. But yeah, this one is just, like, seriously, like, I was engrossed the entire time. Just, like, the whole, like, just engaged in it with the, and it's well shot, it's well acted, the story is just phenomenal, everything about, like, I was just, the whole experience, too, of watching it was just the best experience I've had at the movies this year.
No, it was
and we
phenomenal.
had an empty theater, which honestly even made it, like, even better.
There's literally only like 2.5 minutes.
However,
of
sad
that movie
because
that
more people
like.
should have seen this. I know a lot of people are talking about it, but more people at our local theater should have seen it.
Yes, it was very undershadowed.
I think it came out around the same time as our number 1 pick. Knives Out.
Sorry about that.
Go watch our review. The first 30 minutes were dope, and then it just goes to shit. It's not on our worst list. It's not on our best list. Very overrated, though.
Yeah, if we did like a top 5 most overrated films of the year.
Yeah, fuck Knives Out.
But
fuck you, Ryan Johnson.
It ain't Knives Out. It's fucking
Once
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Of course it is. It's like you guys knew. We've been on Kubrick's
since we
dick
snubbed
forever.
you,
Kubrick's dick.
Oh yeah. Quentin Tarantino's dick. He's basically Kubrick.
Okay, so since we snubbed you, person A, you start. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
So I put it at number 2. Sorry, it's not my.
It's
number
not
one.
a big deal. I don't know why you think I'd be mad about that.
I apologize for your opinion.
I'm gonna fight you online later. All right,
But
continue.
I did really love this movie. For lots of reasons. I mean, you can really feel the absence of Sally Menke here, but it doesn't hurt the film.
It's true.
Just in terms of it doesn't do a lot of this as much of the snappy, choppy around editing that she used to do, but it's still an effective story. I think the more you see it, the more you like it, the faster it goes. Because the first time through you're watching it, there's like this sense of dread and impending doom and like, oh God, like we're getting closer to
It is hard to
the
celebrate
day.
it the first time, yeah.
Because there is like the looming like reality of the Manson murders and all of that. And if you don't know how it ends, then you're like, what the fuck is going to happen? But once you know how it ends, it clips along a lot faster. But yeah, it's amazingly acted. It's amazingly shot. The soundtrack is awesome. There's so much to it. Also, the relationship between Cliff and Rick is just, yeah. They're more
They're
than
officially
brothers
shipped.
It's
and less
romantic.
than married. There's something there, and it's beautiful.
There's something there that was there. Okay, yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Amazing. I saw it 9 times.
Check out our review.
I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan, but like the first time I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, it's good, but like, I was just almost desensitized to his brilliance. I was like, yeah, that's a Quentin Tarantino movie. But then the second time I was just like, whoa, no, this is really fucking amazing. And yeah, it is. I love it so much. I could talk all day about it, but I don't want to. Go watch a review. What do you guys want to say?
Yeah, me and Dakota have talked a bunch. We talked for, I think it was one of our longest reviews, like 45 minutes or something like that straight on this movie.
Oh, there's still more to say too.
Yeah, we thought of after the movie we could come up with probably, I think, 18 different unique videos talking about all of the individual things that we wanted to discuss about it. It's so masterfully done. It's classic Tarantino. It's just like his magnum opus. I think his most important work. Definitely one of his best. Great performance by Leo and Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie. Everybody kills it. And you can really tell that
Bruce Lee.
Everybody involved loves movies, and you can really tell that they that love is there. And if you're a fan of cinema and whatnot, like this movie, I think even more than Inglourious Bastards, is just a love note to film and just Hollywood in general in that time period.
Yeah, it's definitely a love letter to Hollywood.
One of the reasons I kept going back to see it, honestly, I loved watching the audience reaction during the climax. So much fun to see how like it got a big reaction every single night. And yeah, it was fucking great.
Yeah, it's just such a slow build up to just like amazing, just action packed climax that's so satisfying to watch. Yeah, no spoilers.
Oh yeah, jeez, oops. I really hope we didn't spoil it. I think enough people know, but I don't know.
I don't think we spoiled anything.
Hitler dies.
If you, I guess, if
they burned
if you
down the
haven't
theater with
watched it
Hitler
by
in
now,
it.
it's like you probably don't care. But Mampton, what do you think?
Oh, this movie, there's so many things, like you said, that you can talk about this movie. You see elements of all of Quentin Tarantino's films in this. You can see things from Hateful Eight. You can see things as far back as Pulp Fiction. It's all in there with, people that he used to work with that have come back, and he has his regulars, and it's just
a lot of newcomers though.
Newcomers as well. That he doesn't discriminate, only bringing in his friends. He brings in everybody that thinks is going to make the best movie possible, and that's what they did here, and I think that they blew it away for 2019.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's just.
And now he needs to make a horror movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Horror movie.
Quentin.
Star Trek's off the table. He said
Yep.
9.
He said no to Star Trek.
So,
Remake
horror
Dusk
movie.
Till Dawn.
No.
No!
There's already a TV show.
all right. I think that wraps up our top 10 for 2019.
Thank you for watching if you made it this far.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the improved quality for this one video.
One video is
This
the video.
camera can't fit in our car.
Yeah, it's like this camera's way too fucking big to run, but this is what we do our video projects on whenever we're.
Oh, yeah.
Check out the Vinyl Word episode 4 was shot on this camera, though on HD and not in 2K like this video is.
Fancy.
And 2020, see Stephen King's The Outsider.